With the MLB trade deadline around the corner and moves starting to get made, let's look at 3 deals that should happen. Number 1, second baseman Whit gets traded to the Mets. Now, Mets fans, this would cost a lot, potentially even your second-ranked prospect, shortstop Ronnie Mauricio, but Whit could be worth it. Even with a bit of a down year in terms of his overall slash, Merrifield is still extremely productive with 56 runs scored, 53 RBIs, and 25 stolen bags. And offensive production is exactly what the Mets need right now, ranked 28th in runs per game, only superior to Pittsburgh and to Texas. Now, potentially giving up your second-ranked prospect for this guy is a lot, but let's not forget that Merrifield's on a really nice deal for several years. That second-ranked prospect is also a shortstop, and we've seen that you guys have heavily committed long-term to Frankie Lindor at that shortstop position. It should also be noted that based on Baseball Trade Simulator, this is roughly the sort of value it would take to get a deal like this done. This would help the Royals reset the clock and help the Mets go in right now. Great deal, both sides. Get it done, guys. Number 2, Mad Max to the Boston Red Sox. Now, there was no clear one-for-one deal here, so it would probably require a couple mid-tier prospects, but acquiring Max Scherzer should be a must for the Sox. Boston, you guys are going postseason, but other than Nathan Eovaldi, I don't see a whole lot of starters on your team that I would want pitching playoff games. Now, Max Scherzer with a postseason ERA of 3.38 and a World Series under his belt is pretty much exactly who I'd want pitching playoff games. The entire Max Scherzer situation right now is a tad bit suspect on whether he is or not getting moved, but if he is, Boston needs to be buying, and Nationals, you should be getting prospects to build around Juan Soto. A deal like this would make sense for both sides and would frankly assert Boston as a serious World Series favorite in my mind. Before the next one, just a quick shameless plug to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this content. We truly appreciate it. Alright, number 3 now, Starling Marte to the Milwaukee Brewers for catching prospect Jefferson Cuero. With the extension off the table for Marte, there's no reason for the Marlins not to ship him off to a contending ball club. And the Brew Crew makes too much sense right now. Outfielder Jackie Bradley Jr. and his 180 batting average just simply isn't doing the trick for Milwaukee. Starling Marte and his 303 batting average, though, well, now we're talking. With potentially the best 3-headed pitching monster in the league right now, the Brewers are primed for a postseason run if they get a little bit of offensive help. Starling Marte could provide that help, and Miami would go out and get a prospect at a position that they don't have a clear number 1. Great deal for both sides. They should definitely get it done. Well, there you have it, folks. 3 trades that should happen. Please hit the subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and thank you so much for watching.
It's great, especially.
How about this?
Oh my!
Whit Merrifield